Skating makes me feel free. Everything else just doesn't matter. When I'm on the ice, I don't have to express myself through words. It's just I'm skating, and that's all I have to focus on.
15-year-old Ela Epperson has been skating since she was just 6 years old. Adopted when she was a baby, she's often struggled with her identity.
Adoption is a really tricky subject. A big part of it is knowing where you come from and not being able to put two and two together. It can be confusing.
But she says skating helped her put it all together.
It just kind of guided me in the right direction.
Ela and her best friend Destiny Jean-Michel are co-captains of figure skating in Harlem, a program specifically geared toward girls who are Black and Latina, providing educational mentorship and access to an elite sport where few look like them.
Go right up and do it. Yes!
Even at this year's Winter Olympics, the complexion of the sport hasn't changed much. It's not just skating. Historically, the Winter Olympics is overwhelmingly white. This year's USA team is the most diverse ever, but still 92% white. The girls are headed to one of their last competitions of the season, the Connecticut Synchronized Skating Competition.
I'm excited, a little nervous. We want to place, so we're going to get top 5.
But being one of the only teams in the country that's exclusively for young women of color, the girls say their differences aren't always celebrated.
It's unfortunate, but race isn't everything. We went to our last competition, and another team came past us, and they were like, "Don't let them take your bags." And we were like, "We're not even by you. We don't want your bags. We have our bags."
Empowered to fight the perception that they're not real contenders.
Just because something has more resources doesn't mean it's more powerful. It's just skating on this team, it's more powerful than just skating. It's a statement.
For girls serious about figure skating, between ice time, coaches, and gear, training can cost up to $50,000 a year.
In these times, as we find so much division in our country, would you say that FSH plays an even more significant role?
There's no question. Today, it's more vital than ever that girls of color have the opportunity to become everything and anything they can be in this world.
Sharon Cohen, founder of Figure Skating Harlem, says 100% of her students pursue higher education. That's the goal.
Our big wins are when our girls go on to schools like Georgetown and Barnard, Howard and Spelman.
She was once a competitive skater herself, a national gold medalist with Olympic dreams. But she always felt the sport she loved was missing something.
The palette of figure skating doesn't look a whole lot different today than it did back when I skated.
So she began teaching girls in East Harlem to skate. In 1997, she created a formal organization funded partially through charitable donations. They train on and off the ice twice a week, taking classes in science and technology and leadership.
Anyone here ever coded before? Show of hands.
How can ice skating be transformative for someone's life?
It's really hard to figure skate. It takes perseverance.
Yeah.
Something I learned firsthand.
Exactly. Yeah.
I got a lot of practice to do.
In order to learn, you have to fall. So I fell a lot.
What does ice skating bring to your life?
Ice skating definitely brings confidence to my life. I just feel like this is where I'm supposed to be, like my home.
At home and often in the stands is her dad, who's raising Destiny on his own.
My sister used to also attend figure skating in Harlem. I think she was watching the French skater.
That French skater, Saria Bonali, a decorated Olympian known for her famous yet banned backflips.
She was intrigued that it was a minority girl skating. This picture is my favorite picture of Destiny.
Cliff believes FSH changed his daughter's trajectory. Destiny's mother left the household when Destiny was just a baby.
What are you thinking about right now?
What she's been through and what she's gone through in life and how this moment is pure and innocent.
He raised me by himself, and I never really had a woman figure in my life. So once I came to figure skating in Harlem, I got sisters and stuff.
Her father pays about $850 a year, a fee they both say is well worth it.
So we definitely struggle with money here and there, but we manage and cope, and FSH definitely helps.
1, 2, 3, Harlem Ice!
Back at the competition, girls are preparing to take the ice. They're here with 3 other FSH teams, some as young as 6 years old. For 9-year-old Camille Lopez, it's her first year on the synchro team.
What I like about FSH is all the opportunities it gives you, and they also have programs that help you speak out and learn how to be confident in yourself.
Figure skating Harlem has seen such a success, they've now expanded to another urban hub, Motown.
Why Detroit?
Detroit rose to the top because it had a community in need of educational support as well as the leadership that comes with skating.
Detroit, the city that infamously declared bankruptcy 5 years ago, its education system struggling to rebound.
We are strong and we always find our way to come back.
Janine Johnson has lived in Detroit all of her life. When her 8-year-old daughter Janiyah heard about ice skating, they were both thrilled.
I was like, I want to be an ice skater, Mommy. I want to be an ice skater. And then I was just so excited. I was jumping around that whole day.
This precocious little girl is already dreaming of the Olympics.
That I'm strong, I am powerful, I can run my mom to anything.
A newfound confidence.
We are Black women. We can do anything that other people can do.
Back in Connecticut at the competition, Ela and Destiny's team performs exuberantly, but falls short of their goal. They come in 8th place.
I'm going to be the same level of proud because we got on the ice, and that's the hardest thing.
I'm feeling confident and a little nervous.
The song Camille's team chose to skate to, Beyoncé's Run the World. For the younger team, victory, vindication, and validation.
And then first is Harlem.
They're astonished, oh my God, these people are Black and they won first place? Wow, that's incredible, wow. I'm glad that we won to stand up for the people who can't stand up for themselves.
It is all at once a sisterhood, a therapy session, and a confidence booster, all built on a foundation of ice.
We walk in with our heads held high, and we want them to know that we're here and we're here to stay.
For Nightline, I'm Lindsay Davis in Harlem, New York.